So this is Brittany. Hi, Brittany.
Hi.
And we are in Brittany's almost new, fairly new
Kia Sorento plug-in hybrid.
Kia Sorento plug-in hybrid. So tell us what is special about this car. What's important to you?
I think first, I almost feel like I got a luxury family car for not the price. Like, it's very nice and clean and modern and updated, and I have great space for my family. So I love the captain's chairs, and I have one on the way any day now, and then a 2-year-old I can put here. So 2 car seats, and then I can put my dogs in the back.
Dogs?
2 dogs, 2 big dogs that are 60 pounds each in the third back, and all the toys and stuff in between.
And so you mentioned that it's a plug-in electric hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
Do you plug it in?
I plug it in every night.
Every night?
Yeah.
Were you shopping for a plug-in electric hybrid?
I was shopping for some sort of hybrid. I didn't necessarily know if I wanted the plug-in. I was actually really set on the Toyota Highlander Hybrid.
You were set on the Toyota Highlander Hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
That was what you wanted. Mm-hmm. And so what changed your mind?
So this was last year, 2022. All of last year, I was on the wait list forever. I had put down a deposit. I waited almost 10 months. I kept calling my dealer, do you have anything? Do you have anything? Nothing. And so finally, I just got frustrated, and I said, I'm just going to go look around at other comparables and just, see what else is out there for 3 rows, family car. And I went and test drove the Highlander Hybrid at a CarMax, and then right next door was the Kia dealership, and I just went and test drove one of these, and for basically the same price, this was a no-brainer.
Why was it a no-brainer?
So it's a lot nicer, a lot more modern, and I get way more gas mileage and or efficiency with the plug-in. And there's 3 ways to power the car. So there's gas, the recharge hybrid, and then the plug-in hybrid with this car, versus the Highlander, it's just the recharge. So I've had this car for 6 months, and I've only filled up gas like maybe 8 times.
That was my next question. 8 times in 6 months? I mean, Some people fill up 8 times in 1 month.
Yeah.
Or 2 months. That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't drive a lot.
I don't drive too much. I kind of stay in my little neighborhood bubble, daycare, grocery store, the park. But I get every day a full charge, a little over 30 miles per EV charge, which is plenty for me.
So this car has a 30-mile all-electric driving range, and then it has the gas engine, hybrid engine that kicks in that gets about 35 mpg. So if you were to drive just on gas, you'd get about 35 miles per gallon. But what are you getting right now? Because the driver information screen shows that you're getting a combined better fuel economy. What does it show on there?
The MPG?
Yeah. 50 miles to the gallon in a 3-row SUV.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Is this your first SUV?
No. I had a Nissan Rogue before for 8 years.
And what kind of fuel economy did you get in that? Do you remember?
Probably like 28.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So almost double.
Yeah.
Almost double.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What else was important to you in buying your new SUV besides the fuel economy?
Yeah, I think just some of the nice little bells and whistles, like it has built-in screens for the babies, because in the Texas heat, like the sun is just blaring. It's got little like USB chargers back here for plugging in tablets. It's got a nice huge sunroof. It's got heated and cooled seats, which we know in July and August, the cooling of the seats is just really a nice feature. It's got like heated steering wheel, just a lot of nice extra bells and whistles that I feel like typically come with a luxury car. It definitely didn't come with the Highlander, that I just felt was like extra.
And so let's talk about your purchase. So you started looking around, you identified the Kia. Did you get this at the local Kia dealer near you?
No. I purchased it out of state. I just shopped around online because I called all the dealers here and then in San Antonio and Dallas and surrounding areas. I actually found this in Rochester, New York, and then had it shipped here to Texas.
It shipped. And so can I ask not what you paid, but did you pay MSRP for this car?
I did.
You did? And what did it cost to ship it?
I thought it was around $1,000 or $1,100 from Rochester. Yeah,
$1,000 or $1,100 to ship it. And how long did it take to get? Once you found the car you wanted, how long did it take to get it?
There were some delays with like the paper processing, doing that, and purchasing out of state. So once we got that finalized, from when the tow truck or the shipper picked it up, it was like 5 or 6 days. So all in all, it was probably 3 weeks.
Did you have to FedEx your paperwork?
I did, and that was some of the delay too, because it was around Christmas time and there were a lot of delays there. Yeah.
But you'd been on the wait list for 10 months, so 3 weeks didn't seem so bad. Exactly. So I was happy. I was just so excited I found a car, the right color. Oh, the other thing that was important to me was light tan interior. Because so many cars are black, and I really wanted a light interior. I have to tell you, she is a girl after my heart. The panoramic sunroof and the light color interior are two things I think everybody should have. Don't we look better? I think we look better.
It's
I think
nice. It just feels clean.
It does feel clean. I feel like you can also see important things. Like if your kid is sleeping or why he's crying. Just with more light. I feel like it's just a better environment. We don't live in a black hole in our homes. We love color and light in our homes, and we're very thoughtful about that. And I think we should be in our cars too. But I love this interior.
Thank you. I do too. I mean, just living in Texas in the South where it's warm, it just feels cooler, brighter. So I just feel like I got a really nice car.
I think you did too. So I'm going to ask you to give us a little tour of the things that you like, and the things that you might advise someone else to think about before they buy this car.
Okay.
All right. So let's hop out and take a tour. So let's talk about what you like about this interior.
Like the design, or
and the features. What makes you happy?
Let's see. I just think it's very pretty. I think it's very clean. I like just the storage, the 2 cup holders and the USB options. I like that there's like an upper and lower air vent. And
what would you advise someone to think about carefully before purchasing this car?
Just make sure you drive it all around, put it in reverse. The one thing that drives me crazy about this car that I really do not like is every single time I put it in reverse, it makes a pretty loud beeping alerting noise, and there's no way to turn it off or reduce the volume. So I'll just do it so you can hear real quick. I don't know if you can hear that.
Yes.
It's pretty relentless, and so just make sure that doesn't bother you, because to me it drives me crazy. The safety features I feel like are pretty aggressive, even like the ones where it's just a warning, because you can choose just a warning or like safe assist or all out safety features, from like the blind spot to the front and the back. And I had to kind of test it out and play with it a little bit. But I would say play around with that, test it out. How important is that to you?
Can you show us on the screen what it is that...
The driver assist, so I can do, like, for example, like lane safety. And yeah, it has like assist where it automatically will like assist the steering wheel, or you can choose just a warning, which is a beep, where it doesn't like make the move for you. I have turned it off because I just find it's annoying me. Forward safety, so I have that as an active assist. So, if if there's any warning up front, then it's going to like really alert me, and vehicle control. So it will kind of like slow down the vehicle, as well as I think back safety.
Park distance warning, rear active assist, and rear warning only. So you chose to have rear warning only and not have the assist. So it'll tell you if something or someone is behind the car as you're putting it into reverse.
Yes.
Tell me how you use the screen, or what is it that you find useful? Do you use Apple CarPlay?
Yes and no. I find that the Apple CarPlay, it like takes over the whole system, right? So I have to have it plugged into, I think, my phone, and I don't know, if I'm trying to like do something else like with Bluetooth or with the camera, not the camera, the music, I just find that it's kind of annoying. I know that's kind of vague, but
it's not your favorite feature.
It's not my favorite feature, so I don't use it that much. I love that this just has all-wheel drive, and it has some of these other features like for snow or sport mode or eco mode. So if we go on road trips up to like Colorado or the mountains, I have all these safety features for my family.
So let's talk about the back seat, Brittany.
Okay.
And you have one child passenger car seat in here for your son, who's 2. And it's pressing against the back of the driver's seat. Why is that?
Well, when I turn off the car, it backs up. When I turn on, it adjusts to my seat position. So I'm 5'2", so I'm shorter, so I go up front, or I go closer. But yeah, I don't know, that's just how it works.
Yeah, and so you love the captain's chairs. What else do you love, or what else do you find useful in the rear seat?
Well, I don't use it too much yet, but I will, are these USB plugs just for like a tablet when we go on a road trip and he's ready for a tablet. These are nice. I know like a friend of mine has the Volvo, is it the XC90, which is a super nice car. I looked at that, and I don't think they have these armrests. So that's a nice little extra feature, and they're adjustable. So you can go lower or higher as needed for whoever.
And lots of space between the seats for everything that you need.
Yeah, so it comes forward. I have my dog cover here, and then my dog balls for when we go to the park.
Need those.
Yeah.
And then there's a household outlet down there too.
Oh, that's right. There is. Yes, down there.
I love that feature.
Yes.
And this was the top of the line. So you did get all the bells and whistles, the premium interior and panoramic sunroof, all-wheel drive.
I love this for the babies. I love the sunroof. I like the extra cup holders in the back. That's actually super useful. And when I'm sitting back here with my toddler, I just feel like I'm very comfortable. I have a lot of space. It's wide and open with sunlight above me.
Show us how you use the cargo area, because you're not using the third row right now. Show us how you
in the
use
back?
cargo.
Yes. I mean, right now, like I said, I have 2 big dogs. So I just press the button. And I normally have that up, but I put them in the back and take them to the park twice a day to run.
That's a huge cargo space.
Yeah.
That's a huge cargo space.
And then when the seats are up, you can see there's another USB, there's storage, and a cup holder back here.
That's great. Thank you for showing us your new car, Brittany.
Yes,
congratulations.
Thank you. I love it.
It's beautiful. So you said you looked at the Volvo. What other cars did you look at when you decided it was time to move on from the Toyota?
Well, my big thing was a hybrid and 3 rows, which in the last year, there really haven't been too many options. I think that that's going to start changing in the next year or 2. So price, and then some of these features, and, you know, all-wheel drive, you know, light interior, just a lot of the things that I had mentioned that I got. That stuff was important to me. But with the plug-in that I was never really considering because it was so much, it was a higher price point. But with this, it was the same price point as the hybrid Highlander, and I get so much more range and mileage just by plugging it in overnight. So I just plug it in at night. In the morning, it's fully charged, and I'm good to go.
So how do you charge at home?
Yeah, so at night, I just pull in right here into my garage. This is just a standard household outlet. I just plug it in, and I plug this into my car, super easy. It charges overnight, and I get a full charge.
The full 30 miles.
I think it's 32 actually,
32,
but yeah.
The full 32 miles.
Yes.
And it just plugs right there into the wall.
Yes. Super easy. I rarely fill up or use gas in my car. Love it.
Thanks for spending the day with me and telling us about your brand new Kia Sorento.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Happy to help. I love the car, and I hope you do too.
If you have questions about the Kia Sorento or about how Brittany drives with the plug-in hybrid, charging every day, 32 miles of all electric, and going to the gas station less. Using less gas is one thing. Going to the gas station less, in my opinion, is a luxury. Leave a comment right here, and we'll ask her what her advice is and answer your question. Thanks for joining us.